Did you want your son to eat your booty? What is up, guys? Welcome back to Riah. So today we are filming Twitter Talks. It's been a very long time since I did a sit-down video, and I'm actually filming on my phone today. So let me know what you think. I don't know if my camera was charged, and I was like, we're not even gonna worry about it. So I have my little drink here. Thumbnail. My drink and my Doritos. Anyway, so we're doing a Twitter Talk today. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Riah. I do a lot of different types of videos. If you see dust in the air, it's because this room doesn't get used often. So sorry. But and I also just use a paper towel, so like the little thingies are whatever. Anyway, so I do vlogs mainly, which I'm trying to transition from doing less vlogs and more sit-down videos. But I do vlogs, I do shopping hauls, I do Twitter Talks, which is basically Unpopular Opinions, but my own version. Before people started doing Unpopular Opinions, I was doing Twitter Talks. Which Twitter Talks is basically where I come on here, I'll have screenshots, posts, links, whatever, to different posts that I've seen not only on Twitter, X, my bad, X, just kidding, we're still calling it Twitter. Anyways, on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook, everything. Anywhere I find something that I'm like, I want to talk about this, I'll screenshot it, save it, like I said, send myself the link, and I'll come on here and talk about it while I'm drinking an alcoholic beverage. This is a beatbox mixed with some lemonade. It was the iced tea beatbox, and then I also have some tequila, so that if I finish the beatbox and we're still going, I can grab some lemonade, throw the tequila, mix her up, and get a bang out of life. So we're just gonna get right on into it because I feel like I already was talking a lot and I still haven't even mentioned anything. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, follow, double tap, triple tap, everything, and yeah, let's get into the video. I have 4 questions that I was supposed to do in a Q&A, so we're gonna do those in the midst of this as well. But yeah, so the first question that I got was, what are some of your go-to routines on days off now that you've settled in Georgia? So this screenshot is from June 1st. I had left Georgia June 30th, and I got to Texas July 1st. May, June, July. Yeah, so let's just say, what are some of your go-to routines on days off now that you were settled in Texas? But my go-to things is really like going on dates, going to places with my friend. Shout out to Colette. So going to places with my friend Colette, and I swear there's a hair in my mouth. I don't know. Anyway, those are really the main things. Like I go on dates when I'm available to do that, and then I go out with my homegirl Colette. That's pretty much it. That's like the only 2 things I really do. I mean, of course, like cleaning up from time to time, like just doing like my maintenance. That's like the things I do. The next person said, how do you adapt moving to a state with no family or close friends? Or how did you adapt moving to a state with no family or close friends? Honestly, the way I adapted to doing that, because now I'm in Texas with family, but when I was in Georgia, I would just go out by myself because I moved to that state with my best friend, air quotes, heavy on the air quotes of my best friend, and that went left fast. So I kind of was reduced to like, it's just you know? And so the way I did that, I just went on like Eventbrite and found different events. I would just go out by myself. I would like look up what was close to my house, and I would just go and like just go by myself. Sometimes I would meet people, sometimes I wouldn't. I met a couple cool people doing that. So that's pretty much what I did, just finding events. And also like, because I was really on top of my social media at that time, I was actually getting invited to like go to power shoots and stuff like that. So basically being active on my social media and then using Eventbrite and just Google or Yelp to go places, that was pretty much what I did to adapt. And that's how I made like friends and stuff. And then like, excuse me, I also had my friend, sorry, the drink got me hiccuping. But remember how I had the friend who kicked me out? Well, he also was able to put me out with like friends and stuff. So that's how I was meeting people, through him, Eventbrite, going out by myself, coworkers, which I didn't really have a lot of coworkers because remember I stopped working at the job early on. So actually my coworkers didn't actually really tell me anything. You know what? I take that back. One of my coworkers told me about some hikes. So those were a few ways, but yeah. that's kind of how I adapted. But yeah, the girl, different topic. I'll get into that another time. The next one was, what's the most difficult part of being a YouTuber? I would say being a YouTuber at this level is very difficult because you're not getting paid. Your subscribers are constantly fluctuating up and down. But it's like when you're getting so much closer to your goal, 1,000 subscribers, and then you lose one or two, it's like, damn it. Like, I've been working all this time for free and I still keep dropping and going up, and you just want to see it go up. You don't want to see it go down. So those are the hard parts. Also, people who are your friends who decide to support you, but then they get mad at you, or if they're upset with you, they will unsubscribe to your channel and then have to resubscribe later, which, like, no offense, but the person who asked me this question actually has done that. She has unsubscribed and resubscribed to my channel a couple of times because of our arguments or us falling out or whatever. So, like, that's another hard part of just, like, the people you expect to support you don't. That's, like, another hard part. Being consistent, because, like I said, you're not getting paid, so you have to work your real job and do your YouTube. So, like, having that balance, which is why I haven't done a sit down video in so long, those are, like, difficult parts. And then the last question I got was, what inspired you to start your waist beads business? Realistically, what made me start my waist beads business, besides the fact that when I wanted to buy waist beads, I didn't know where to buy them, I just noticed that a lot of women, I'm sorry, my nose, a lot of women that I've experienced or been around, you tell them, oh, bro, you look good. And they'll be like, yeah, I just need to lose weight, or yeah, but I have acne or whatever, you know, like just pointing out something that's not positive about themselves, which a lot of times it would be weight related, even if it was gaining weight or losing weight. And I just didn't like that perception. So I just felt like waist beads was the perfect way to dress up your body and make it look good. And even if you were big, extra small, extra large, double XL, I don't know what the sizes are, triple X, you can still look sexy and beautiful in a waist bead, no matter what your size is. So that was kind of what inspired me to make my waist bead business. So those are the Q&A questions, and now we're about to get into the Twitter talks. So this is actually something I want to talk about on my podcast, but I'm gonna touch on it here as well. And this post says, LMAO, yo, when did y'all collectively stop taking regular pics and start doing full photo shoots for every post? It's so weird. I miss the old IG culture for real. And then the other one that goes with this is, I think that women are going to continue to drive themselves mad focusing on New York pretty versus Miami pretty, East Coast pretty versus West Coast pretty, Houston 10 versus Los Angeles 10. Dog, if you don't just enjoy yourself. And I 100% agree with both of these posts, which the first one is just talking about, like, especially for me, I'm speaking for myself, to be honest. It came to a point where it wasn't a scheduled photo shoot or a professional camera, I didn't want to post anymore. Like, if it was something I took on my iPhone, I just felt like I don't want to post this on my Instagram. And it's like, why did Instagram become this thing for me of, like, if it's not a professional photo shoot, you don't want to post it, or if it's not taken by, like I said, a 4K camera that's big, bulky, whatever, like a photographer took it, I didn't want to post anymore. But that's not what Instagram is about. It's, like, supposed to be social networking. It's supposed to just be fun. Like, make Instagram fun again, please. You know, like, it definitely took the fun out of it. And then the whole, like, Houston 10 versus LA 10, which, like, California girls do it best, period. But part of the problem. No, but for real, I think it is kind of crazy. Like, I've seen girls literally be like, oh, when I lived in whatever state they came from, I was a 7, but now that I'm in blah, blah, blah state, I'm a 10. Like, girl, you're gonna talk about yourself like that? What are other people saying about you if you're talking about yourself like that? Like, get a grip. Don't ever, you're a 10 in every state, every country, every moment, every aesthetic, every color, every outfit, every period, every relationship. Don't downplay yourself because other girls, whatever. Don't do that. Like, it's not giving that. And that's another thing, like, goes back to the Instagram post. Like, it's like I follow certain influencers that I'm, like, close in age with and stuff, and sometimes it can be hard because, like I said, they're doing these professional photo shoots, or they can afford all these trips, or whatever the case is, and it can become difficult. Like, dang, like, I don't want to post if I'm not doing something extravagant. Like, some people never been to Houston before, so you posting pictures around Houston is great for some people. Some people never been to California before. If you're from California, like me, they never been there before, so you posting pictures around there, which I guess California is a bad example because people love California, but whatever. I'm just saying, like, well, even then though, no, that still stands true. Some people never been there, so you shouldn't feel like I'm not doing anything special. I just lived here my whole life. Okay, well, some people never been there before. I never been. My homegirl's from Michigan. I never been to Michigan, so like, post your pictures, do your thing. Don't worry about it not being extravagant enough or special enough. I don't have a necklace on. I hate that I don't have a necklace on. Anyway, so yeah, those are my opinions there. Next one. This is a personal experience, and I just want y'all's opinion / I'm gonna give my opinion. Take a shot. Take a drink. Okay. So I had joined this Facebook group when I got here to like make friends and stuff in Houston. So I joined this little group or whatever, and they told you to write an introduction post, right? So I write my little intro post. I'm gonna read it to y'all. I'm gonna try to put everything on the screen too. I said, hey y'all, I'm writing my intro post with a little remix. So basically, backstory, they have like a little, this is your intro post, which just started with the part where it says name and downward. So that's what they had. And then like, I just added this little insert at the top just to give a little bit more detail. So I said, hey y'all, I'm writing my intro post with a little remix, LOL. I am new to Houston area. I create content and I love meeting new people. I'm hoping to find a solid group of girls to hang out with from nights in to nights out. When it comes to dating, I'm into men and open to it, but I would like to move very slow. I do vlog my days, so don't be camera shy. Also looking to collaborate with content creators and photographers, videographers / videographers. Check out examples of my content below. I have so many ideas for content and would love to start creating it with some help. And then I went into the details. So name, Riah, age 24, children, NA, zodiac sign, Pisces, side of town, occupation, case manager, hobbies, YouTube, waist beats, singing / songwriting, makeup / hair, not a stylist, just for fun, and fashion. That's pretty much everything. Then I put my Instagram down there, and it said, how do you like to spend your weekends? I said, I like to go out. I like to get out and have fun. Anything new is always cool with me. Karaoke, bowling, skating, ice skating, painting, laser tag, mini golf. I can keep going, LOL. And then I posted some pictures of my thumbnails that I've made and photo shoots that I've done pretty much. So I post this, right? And this guy sees the post and he's like, oh, hey, can I contact you about promo for a t-shirt line? And I'm like, before I could ever respond to that message, I didn't see his message yet. A girl comments on the post and she goes, no shade. She asks the guy and she says, no shade. But have you looked at her profile to see if her audience is your audience? Question mark, question mark. Which, like, I guess that's a fair question. I don't know. But I was shocked because I'm like, okay, what's she trying to get at? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's tea? And so I responded back to her and I just said LMAO. Because I was just laughing. Because I was just like, you picked my post to come under and say that? Like, what do you mean no shade? Like, what are you talking about? You couldn't DM him that? You know, I didn't understand why she posted that. So I said LMAO. She goes off on me. She said, not sure what's funny. She asked me, she says, not sure what's funny. It's a legitimate question, especially because I'm a brand owner. Doesn't make sense to pay for promo and it won't generate sales or clicks. I looked at your page because I am always looking for promo opportunities, but your page is lackluster to say the least. I'm like, wow. I just think I end up liking it. So I responded to the guy. I said, hey, his name. I would love to collab with you. You can email me at, here's my email, or message me through Messenger and we can discuss further details. So I'm like, dang, like this girl is really, like, why are you saying that? You know, like, what's your beef with me? Y'all, I go to her page just to see, like, who is this girl? And now she has a following. She has 45K. Go girl, period. Black business, black excellence, whatever you want to call it. I go to this girl's page, y'all. This girl is a girl who sells foot pics. Ma'am, you sell foot pics. And you're really trying to come for me? Mind you, she looks like she's late. No, let me not say late. She's definitely giving 30-something, mid-30s, if not late 30s. She sells foot pics. And she literally looks like the guy off of SpongeBob that had the pickles under his tongue. She literally looks like him. Like, you are significantly older than me. Why are you taking time to try to kill the fire in a younger person, a younger black person? Like, why are you mad? Why are you upset? And then, like, she was just wanting me to, because I didn't say anything back to her that was crazy. All I said was LMAO. She took that moment to be like, nah, I can give my opinion on her. My page is lackluster to her. Baby, Your page is lackluster to me. Sells. You did the easy route. Do that. But don't talk on me. You just take your easy route and sell, and I'm gonna vibe out and do what I'm doing. How about that? Like, why are you so angry? And so I ended up blocking her because I was just like, I'm not going back with no old lady that sells feet pics. I'm really not. And she's ugly. Sorry, girl. No offense to you, but you're not pretty to me. And obviously, I'm lackluster to you. You're ugly to me. We're here, basically. So we're chilling. But like, ma'am, grow up. That, I don't know, but I just want to know what y'all think. Like, why did she choose that opportunity to come for me? Like, you're a weirdo. But anyways, I won't put the sound in because I'm definitely gonna get copyrighted, but it's basically a video of my girl, well, not my girl, but a girl, Iggy Azalea. And what did the caption say? The caption said, damn, Iggy Azalea just made her return to music. And she has this video, or like I said, the video will be playing. And I just think it's funny how the video is giving very Meg Thee Stallion to me. And I'm just like, Iggy, I feel like when she first came out, I don't remember why she had beef with Nicki Minaj, but she ended up having major beef with Nicki Minaj, which, like, I mean, a lot of people end up having beef with Nicki Minaj. I still love her. But even in this video, it's like she looks like to me like she's trying to give Nicki Minaj, and she's coming off like Meg Thee Stallion. Like, the video is giving me that. What was the video that Meg Thee Stallion did that was like in the office? Remember, do you guys know what I'm talking about? If I remember to find it, I'm gonna put it in here. But it's just like, we've already seen this before, man. We've already seen this before. Like, wrap it up. We've seen this before. This isn't a return to music when somebody else already did this. And I'm not saying that no one else can do a video in the office, because I know, like, City Girls from Doja Cat. This drink is giving me hiccups. But I know City Girls and Doja Cat did, what song was it? If I remember, I'm put that in the video too. But they did a song where they did an office shoot or whatever, but it still gave a more original vibe. But this just literally reminds me of the Meg Thee Stallion video, and I'm just like, girl. Anyway, if y'all couldn't tell, I don't really care for Iggy Azalea. No offense to her. Not saying she doesn't have some good songs. I got a few songs in my thing by her. But, girl, we've already seen this before. Try again. You're giving Nicki and Meg. Wrap it up. So this one says, Blueface's brother claims that their mother taught him how to pleasure women, and then it's a quote. And so I'm gonna read the post. He put all kinds of spelling errors in there. I'm gonna try to read it again without his spelling errors. He said, talk about letting my girl beat you. You let two different husbands put their hands on me because of you. Went to prison because you think being a mom is done by the world. You never taught me shit except how to eat poonie noonie. One time, which was weird AF. I learned everything I ever knew on my own. I forgot you exist most of my life. I had to catch the bus home from games, sit outside, catch a ride home with the janitor. Dang. Getting good grades. And I'm two different sports teams. All I can say is you let me drive a car when I got my license. Shit, you had three of them and was only so you didn't have to take a nobody to school. And I mean, when I read this, I was like, shucks, like, that's kind of tough if your mom didn't teach you anything except how to please a woman and only provided a car so that she didn't have to be a mother. Not because she wanted you to be able to be like independent or get to and from, like, and then also, like, I don't really pay too much attention to Blueface, but when you look at this post and what his brother has to say, and like, I think there's a lot of people that bash Blueface's mom, but I'd be so out the loop, y'all. I got bills to pay, okay? So I don't be catching everything, but I just definitely know that, like, this kind of makes sense with the way he treats women, the way he acts a fool, and how he's just a clown. This kind of makes sense, and I think it's very sad, and I will not, like, I would imagine that this is a lot of boys' stories, if that makes sense, like, of just having a mom who sees you as an object kind of vibes. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like, if your mom's only purpose is to teach you how to eat poonie, that's the only thing she ever taught you, like, did you want your son to eat your booty? Like, I don't feel like that's something that you need to teach as a parent. I'm sure your son can figure out how to do that at some point in his own. Y'all know what I'm trying to say? Like, when he gets to college, or if he's like, my high school booed in a nice one. Oh, okay, let me just shut my mouth. But you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, why are you teaching your son that? Why are you teaching your son how to do punini? Eat punini? I'm just, child, y'all, and this is why I keep telling people, you need to go to therapy. He shouldn't have put this on no Instagram. He should have went to therapy and told his therapist about this. Period. But that's why Blueface is over here telling his son, you don't want to see these strippers in the living room? And the son is like under 10 years old. He's under 10. What are we doing? But yeah, anyway, ciao.
Please do not judge me, please. Because I think this is a very...
Just say it.
Okay, you guys.
Oh, here we go.
I never really got into Friends, the television show.
Wait, what? What's wrong?
But say
Oh
what?
my gosh, I'm not alone.
All the times that we went to Central Perk, you never said this because you were embarrassed, weren't you?
I know.
Say why? Say why? Say why?
Why didn't you get into
Come
it?
on, say why?
Wait, I think I know what
You guys aren't going to get me in trouble.
Say why?
Why do you think? Why do you think, Lottie?
Why?
Because they was all white. That's why.
No, wait.
That's why.
You can't be saying it on television.
We had Living Single. Remember Living Single? That was
Love that. Love that.
Wait a minute. We had Martin.
Yeah.
Martin.
Martin.
Oh, wait, you guys, Aisha Taylor was on there. For
a
like
minute.
8.5
Thank
seconds.
you.
Okay, but wait.
Check her.
Yo.
Yeah.
Check her for 2 episodes. Well, she took 2-3 episodes.
Yeah.
That was it, Jeannie. Come on.
Well,
I think they had an Asian.
They did have an Asian, and she was Ross's girlfriend for a couple episodes, so I will
she
give them
was.
that.
Just 2 episodes.
But you're right.
They
No, it
didn't have
wasn't
any of my
racially
people.
balanced. You're right. Okay, I see that. But if we could just concentrate
But
on
I
the
love
story
Rachel's
and the writing.
haircut. I loved Rachel's haircut.
Don't try to mix it up now.
I did. And I love Courtney Cox in Ace Ventura.
But you didn't watch the episode, though.
She was amazing.
You guys, I can honestly say the only episode I have fully watched is when my brother Taj was on it.
He was on Friends?
He played. Do you remember
black?
when Phoebe was like the lying? Yeah. He was a guest star. He
He's
did
a
it. He did it. He did it. He did it once. You
It's
know
the
what,
one
Lon?
drop.
He is
shocked by this
biracial.
right now.
That's a whole nother conversation.
That's
at
what
Girl
I'm
Chat.
saying.
But anyways, that's the only one I've actually really seen.
Yeah, it didn't seem real popular here right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, it's
No.
like, hey, you know what? You learn so much on this show. Thank you, Tamara. Right.
Now, I recorded this because, I don't know, Adrienne just be triggering me on the low key because she's like, he's black, and I don't know if she was saying that as a question or as a statement, and then them trying to highlight, oh, he's biracial. Like, why do people do that? Because my thing is just this, and I don't mean this in a negative way, because, like, of course, if you're black and something else, embrace whatever your something else is and blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, especially in America, which is really the only place I can speak on because that's where I'm from, if you are half black and something else, typically the world sees you as black. And we have to also remember the history of America and like the whole paper bag thing and the whole 1 drop blood, whatever thing, where it basically says if you got 1 drop of black blood, you're black, basically. And on top of the fact that Tia and Tamara Mowry have very clearly been identified in the media as black, regardless of the fact that they're biracial, whatever, however, it's very apparent that they get treated like black people as black women. So for her to be like, he's black, it was just weird. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, if Tamara is black and it's her brother, then what do you think he is? And what do you think you are? Because I'm pretty sure Adrienne Bailon identifies as what? What's it called? Puerto Rican? But people who don't know any better, they lump her ass in as black as well.
I'm black.
Let's go down the line.
And I am married to what he calls himself, a African American man.
So, I don't know. I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you going on about? You know? Like, and I think that for example, like for Cheetah Girls, for example, she would be black passing because there was only supposed to be the one white girl in the group, and then it's Raven, her, and the other black girl, and then the white girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when it was convenient, you didn't have no problem being the black girl. Of course, she was the Spanish speaking, whatever, but either way, everyone was lumping her in and letting her get a black card, if that makes sense. And now it's like, oh, he's black. Like, I don't know, it just feels weird and wrong. Like, mind you, the girl is married to a black man. So why are you being weird? Like, I don't know. Something about that comment just didn't sit right with me. And I agree with Tamara of just like, why would I sit? Like, I've never seen no episode of Friends myself. The only time I've seen Friends is when it comes on after a black show on one of the networks, and then I turn it. Or if I fell asleep and I was watching a black show and then Friends came on afterwards, I wake up and I turn it off. Like, I never seen no Friends. I couldn't name one person in the show. What's the theme song? I'll be there for you. Is that the song? I only know it because it came on at the beginning of the show, and I'll be like, oh, I don't know this show, and I'll turn it off. Kind of like George Lopez, which I've seen some episodes of George Lopez, and that's actually a good show to watch. But yeah, I don't know. That comment with Adrienne just didn't sit right. And baby girl, no black person that I know knows anything about the show Friends. Sorry. And if I got some black friends that know something about Friends, please leave me a comment down below and let me know, because baby, you're blending in. I had no idea. I thought you was sitting watching Martin like the rest of us and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So you just let me know. And My Wife and Kids. And what's the other black show? What's another black show? That's So Raven. Does that count as a black show? Proud Family. Does that count as a black show? I feel like those count as black shows. What else? What's some more black shows? Ooh, leave me a comment down below and leave me a black show in the comments. Anyway, yeah, like Adrienne, don't get punched out in this black community, girl. We gonna exile you out in a moment. You better get your act together.
I'm willing to die for this shit. I done cried for this shit. Might take a life for this shit. Put the Bible down and go eye for an eye for this shit. DOT, my enemy, won't catch a vibe for this shit. I've been stuffed out in front of my mama. My daddy commissary made it to come.